can hear you.
I'm sure someday I'm going to put these on YouTube. I'm sure of it. Okay. I think it would be nice to start in child's pose. It's just a great way to open up our body passively. Mariah will be joining us maybe. Well, we love you too. My toes are a little crampy, so I'm going to curl them under. But finding your comfortable space so you can just surrender and be heavy on the mat. Let the shape open up, whatever is available for opening. And feel close to the ground with a lot of your body touching the ground. Feel rooted. And start to notice your breath. Notice your breath and as it moves through your body, how it might help support opening up different nooks and crannies in your back or your side body or anywhere else. Just breathe right into your heart space and through it. Letting your breath get a little deeper, a little longer. Maybe a sigh or two. We're going to take this breath, this deeper breath, into our movement with cat-cows. So opening up the stretching from a static, passive pose to more of an active one, but still nice and gentle, lots of opportunity to follow our sensations. So coming up into table, find your wrists somewhat under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, your big toes could touch or they could be apart. And then follow that breath. Let your belly sink towards the floor as you inhale. And then round your back up towards the ceiling and tuck your chin in and your tail under, just like a kitty cat, round that back. Then your inhale will bring you back around, flipping your belly towards the earth. Let's see what you can open. I think she's telling me she needs to go to the bathroom, but she wants more privacy. We'll see how she resolves her situation and we work out our cat-cow. And then from here, we can break free of the traditional cat-cow and do any other movements that you know that feel good. Getting into the hips, some side bending, some moving back and forth, maybe some wrist twirling. What else would feel nice to get us ready for some more active poses coming up? And then from here, we're going to find our first downward facing. You're gonna curl your toes under, send your tail high. Spread your right, we're upside down now. Press your palms to the mat, spread those fingers. Pedal out your heels. Do anything else that would feel good to open up some space. Notice where, without judgment, where you might be tight. Where we get to be gentle, but breathe into those spaces that are tight. Then look between your hands. We're going to walk or step our feet to the front. Press on those shins to elongate your spine. Reach that crown forward. And then fold in. Let's find our elbows and sway a little bit. It can be Loose. Let gravity again do the opening. Maybe you're still eventually when you're ready for stillness. Passive inversion. Spread those toes and plant them back down. We'll send blessings to the kitty cat. She either wants me to sit on the couch and be still, or go outside, which is a good plan, or go to the bathroom. All right, from here, let's round up nice, easy, arms eventually overhead. Maybe we'll interlace those fingers and press our palms up towards the ceiling. Tuck your tail under and do a little back bend if that feels safe. And bend over to the right, grab that left wrist, maybe if you like. And then come back up through center, open. Take your arms a victorious V. And then over to the other side, grabbing your right wrist. Exaggerate that bend. Back through center. And then lead with your chest. Fold in. Press on those shins, peek up. And then plant your hands and step those feet back to that strong plank. Shifting our weight forward, pressing that place between our shoulder blades up, really protracting those shoulders, belly is in and up. And then we're going to lower all the way down. Slide your hands forward, the Sphinx pose. Spread your palms, pressing them down. Maybe tap the tops of our feet. Peek forward and bloom out of your belly. Let your shoulders rise, let the crown rise up off of the shoulders and feel that stretch along the front body. And taking the head to the right, just opening and seeing our range of motion. Maybe tilting the head back a little bit, the front of the neck. And we'll come back around to the other side. Just looking to the left first. And we'll tilt the head back. And then looking forward, nice and easy. Slide those hands underneath the shoulders. Send those hips all the way back. Curl the toes under. Just pause here. Kind of a counter pose for that Sphinx. Like an active, alert, ready child's pose. And then we'll take the hips high for downward facing dog. And breathe. We'll go through our grounding flow first, taking that right foot up, twirl the ankle, maybe bend the knee, get to open the front of the leg. Then taking that foot forward for a runner lunge, maybe with the knee down, pressing and feeling. Breathe right into the groin area, the left hip flexor area. And then from here, we're going to bring our hands up to our knees and circle them overhead eventually for a rooted crescent warrior, opening the front body, the chest. And then bringing the hands down, we'll straighten out the front leg, toes put it down, signature half split, and then bring the toes up, feel deeper into the sensation. Maybe the toes are flexed. Then we're going to bring the hands inside that right foot. So just step that right hand over into Skandasana towards the front of our mat. So the left leg is going to be straight. Left toes pointed towards the ceiling. My hands could be down. Deep lunge in that right leg. Left inner thighs stretching. You bring those hands in front of your heart like a prayer, or keep the hands down. Let it out, sister. Go let it out. You know what you need to do. And from here, bring those hands back around towards the front of your mat. And take the right foot high when you're ready. Twirl the ankle. And plant your foot in down dog. Breathe. Then take the left foot high. We reach as much as we can. Twirl the ankle. Bend the knee when you're ready. Little opening. And then step that foot forward. Rock the back knee. Feel into it. Here, if you want to help. Because not usually this focus for so long. I think she might be a little activated. We love you. And with that note, she might be encouraging us to release something, to let go of something. You guys, little one. Good idea. And then from here, let's bring the hands onto the top of our thigh. Actually up overhead, so we can stretch the chest and the belly. Nice back bend in the supported crescent. And then bringing the hands down so we can straighten out that front leg. Toes are down. And then we lift the toes when you're ready. There we go. And then shifting our weight forward. I'm going to bring the left hand inside of that left foot and Skandasana here. Going to take that right leg and straighten it out, right toes pointed towards the ceiling. Left knee is deeply bent, hands are kickstands or hands are in front of our heart. How do you feel? What do you need in this first round? And then we'll come back. Pivot onto the ball of that back foot, plant both hands, and then when you're steady, take that left foot up and reach. Plant your foot, breathe. Breathe. From here, we're going to eventually step our feet forward into our fold. Grabbing those elbows, swaying from side to side. Letting everything go a little deeper. Feel rooted through your feet. Feel the whole sole of your foot connecting with the earth. We're going to round up. Arms overhead. And just right into the bend to the right. And then to the other side. Following your breath, no rush. Back up, open the chest by putting your arms into that V shape. And then we'll lead with that chest and fold in, hug the back of your leg. Lift up. And then we'll fold in. Planting the hands, stepping the feet back, lowering down. This time right into an upward facing dog. And then back into the down dog. Breathe. And when you're ready, we'll take the right foot up. And then right, stepping it forward. Right into that movement. You can keep that back knee lifted this time if you want. Come up into the crescent warrior. Whichever way you like. Down or up, gaze could be high. We come back to the mat, sink our hips back, straighten the front leg. Bring the toes with us, get deeper. And then into Skandasana towards the front of your mat, pivoting onto the heel of the back foot. And then hands back around to the front. Take that right foot high. Plant your foot. Breathe. Recollect. Let go. No rush. And we'll take the left foot up, twirl and point and reach. Stepping forward. Breathe. Taking those arms overhead, crescent warrior. Sink in. Open the front body. And the hands come down, the back knee comes down. We shift our weight to straighten the front leg. Bring the toes back, flexing, getting deeper. And then shifting forward. Bringing that left hand inside into your skandasana. Right toes lift. And feel. And then pivot around, follow the back foot, both hands down, take the left foot high. Twirl, reach, stretch, and then plant your foot, downward facing dog, breathe. And we'll walk our hands back towards the back of our mat. And we'll keep forward, fold in. We're going to come up and land in our chair. Feet apart, hips distance, 4 big toes touch. I'm going to keep mine apart this morning. Taking my tail low. Arms reach up. Taking it a little bit lower. And leaving those hands behind us. Open the chest. So you can lift off the heels. Half chair. Beautiful balance. It's amazing what our bodies do. Makes me want to see it to watch. Her litter box is in sight. I think she wants something to see. Reaching my arms up. And then over to the right. Come back around. Open the chest. And over to the left. Up. And we'll fold in. Press on those shins. And let's walk our hands forward. Top of that plank. Lower part way. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to down dog. Breathe. Starting to feel a lot more open. Notice the changes we've already made. We go into our second flow, feeling a little bit more heat here. Gonna take the right foot high, reach. Gonna do a crunch. Knee into the chin, round the back. Take that foot high again. Tap it over to the right elbow. And then one more time up. Stepping it forward. We'll find our weights. So if our little weights, going to take our, let's drop the back knee first and bring the weight up to our thigh. And then from here, you can choose to take the back knee up or leave it down. I'm going to take it up. Let's see how it goes. Do some traditional curls. Bringing the biceps up, constricting maximum effort. And then lowering down, triceps engaged. So we have this controlled, very conscious, deliberate. have success. Good job. And then from here, let's look at the back foot, straighten out the right leg. Bring your arms out to a T. From here, we'll do some circles. So gently doing circles like you're tracing a small dinner plate. We'll go both directions, but first we're moving one, controlled. Keeping the belly in so that my body doesn't sway so much. And then we'll do the other direction. We love you, Mariah. She had zoomies. Then we're going to drop those weights back up into that T and lunge deep into a warrior two. From here, squeezing the shoulder blades together, maybe flip our palms off the ceiling. Getting rooted in the back foot, strong back leg. Nice breath. Then let's straighten the leg and reach forward for our triangle pose. Left arm reaches high, right arm is connecting, or right hand rather is connecting with something, a block or your leg. Roll the left shoulder back. Breathe. We're going to wrap that left hand behind, open the shoulder. Press that back of your hand into your low back, really open the chest and shoulder. Then we're going to take that left arm back high again and bring it down on the inside of that right foot. Step the left foot forward a little bit so we can revolve this triangle. Right arm goes up. Using your belly, legs, back muscles, gaze could be up at the right thumb. And then bring both hands down. Step the left foot back a little bit more so you can take the right foot up into that three-legged dog, twirl the ankle. Plant the foot, breathe. Then take the left foot high. Reach, reach, reach. We'll find the crunch into the chin. We'll take that left foot high again. Then over the left elbow. And then take the foot high one more time. Stepping it forward. We'll find our weights. You could drop that right knee just to come upright so we tweak anything. And you could lift the knee if you like. Working on those curls. Maybe the hands are moving out to the side, like elbows in, hands off to the side. Really curling so that your palms are facing behind you. You bring them up. Deliberate, slow movement. And then we're going to straighten the leg, plant the back foot, bring our arms out to a T. You might feel to that front foot so it's in line with your back. Reaching those hands away from each other, and then the little circles. Really isolating our shoulders. Triceps are also engaged. Feel your body nice and still from your head to your tail. That stays stationary, but arms are moving, and then we'll try the other direction. Breathe. It's about a core to not sway. And some shoulders. Warm them up, get the shoulder girdle nice, lubricated. And we'll place those down. And come back up into a T, lunging deep for your warrior two. Breathe, squeeze those shoulder blades together, open the chest, reach those fingers, arms feeling lighter now that we drop the weights. Move the feet and your strong back leg, even though paddle plate is in the front. That's the back foot. We'll straighten the leg, find the triangle pose. Little bit of relief. Right arm goes high. Gaze up at the ceiling. Find your connection with the root. Your left hand is nice and connected to your leg or the ground. Steady. Let's wrap that right hand behind. Press the back of your hand into your back. Open the shoulder. And then bring that right arm back up. Take it down inside the left foot. Step the right foot forward a little bit. Then take the left hand high. Gaze could follow that left hand. Bring the left hip behind the left heel, kind of aligning those. Press into both feet again. Belly is engaged for this twist. And then take that left hand down. Set your bearings with the back foot, right into the ball of the back foot. So you can take the left foot up into a three-legged dog. Nice stretch. Eventually plant the foot when you're ready. Breathe. And then we're going to walk our hands back. And find that forward fold. Little reprieve here. Let everything go. Eventually we will pivot back into our chair. I'm going to switch it up this time and bring my big toes together. You can choose whatever way feels best for you. Just squeeze my knees and pivot up into my chair. I can see my toes. Weight in the heels, belly in. Breathe. Good job, Mariah. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. Those kitty cats. And then let's take those hands behind for our half chair. Sink a little lower. And then take the heels up. We have to go check on her. Maybe having difficulties. Let's see if she's fine. And then the heels come down and we come all the way up. Celebrate. And then fold in. Hug your knees. Press on those shins, feet forward. And then walk our hands to the front of our mat. Pause in that strong plank. And we'll lower part way and inhale to upward facing dog. Curl the toes under, down dog. Breathe. Fingers and palms press. Right foot lifts, twirl. Take that knee into your chin, squeeze. Inhale, lift it high. Knee over to the right elbow. Take your foot high. And then plant the foot in front. Grab those weights. Back knee down, lift up. And we'll lift the back knee, or you can keep it planted, you choose. We're going to take our hands and do some presses this time. So cactus arms, so 90 degrees with our elbows up at shoulder level, palms facing forward. Then we're going to do some flies, actually. Squeeze those elbows together, and then open, squeeze the back. So exhale, squeeze the chest together. Inhale, squeeze the back. Follow your breath. Exhale, we squeeze in. Inhale, we open. We're doing it with that same intention. Maximum contraction, even though it's lighter weights. I'm going to do these here on the side. Good, and then drop those weights gently. Come up into a straight leg. Arms off to a T. We're going to sink into, well, let's do a sky archer here. Grab the right wrist and open. And then we'll find our way back into a lunge for warrior two. Feeling the shoulders. Little fatigue, breathing into it. Then straighten the leg, reach forward, find the triangle pose, left hand reaches high. And then left hand comes behind to open the shoulder and stretch the chest. And then looking down, take the left hand down inside the right foot, step the left foot forward a little bit, and the right arm goes high for this awkward twisting triangle. Right arm is up. And then from here, we'll add on a little bit. Adding on airplane pose, maybe into a tree. So I'm going to take the right hand down on the other side of that front foot. Lift up off the back foot, flex those toes towards the floor, and lifting the hands, airplane, hovering, working for a level back, flexing the toes. Then we're going to come up into marcher pose, hands to hips, knee high. And then we're going to plant the sole of the foot on the inner thigh, or the thigh in general, or below the knee, just not on the knee. For tree pose, last pose here. Do anything you like with your branches, your arms, lift, reach, what feels nice. Maybe just keeping them on your hips, maybe opening chest. And then from here, we're going to undo the bind with our foot. Take that foot all the way back. Plant your hands and take the right foot high. Do the shaking, the ankle twisting, all that good stuff. Then plant your foot and breathe. Left foot goes up. Take that knee in for the last time into the chin. Then take that foot high, over to the left elbow, and high again, and forward. Drop the back knee to grab those weights. Torso up, you can lift the back knee or keep it down. We'll take those shoulders up again. This time we'll press up instead of flies forward. So we're going to press up. I'm going to bring the palms together and tap the weights. Then bring them down, elbows to shoulder length. Cactus arms and then straighten them up. Touch the weight at the top. And then twist the wrists so my palms face forward. Pressing up, palms face each other, tap the weights. Rotate the wrist. A couple more of these. One more. Nice contracting effort. And then we'll bring the weights down. We're going to come up into the sky archer, that leg rest, pull the left hand back. Then we'll sink into our warrior two. Reach those hands far away from each other, give them a stretch. And then into our triangle pose, straightening the front leg. Reach forward, tip. Right arm goes up, reach, reach, reach. And then wrap the hand behind. Breathe. And then wrap the right arm back up. Cartwheel it down. Step the right foot forward a little bit. Left arm goes high. Last awkward triangle. Gaze up with those left fingers. Contract, press, try, breathe. Letting it be however it looks, and just breathing into it. And then from here, left hand comes down, putting the weight in my left foot, reaching the right foot up high. Flex those toes. Well, good morning. Do you feel much better? Then we're going to lift our torso, hands up, airplane. Hovering, doing what you like with your wings. Straight out, front, side, or behind you. And then from here, let's come up. Bringing that right knee high. And then taking the sole of the foot Planting it somewhere on that left leg. It's not on the knee. Your tree pose. Arms can be wherever they like. Those branches. Breath or so. Those hands down to your heart maybe. Undo the foot. Step it really far back. Hands come down. So we can take that left foot high. Shake it out. Thank you, ankle. And then set that foot down, down dog. Then from here, we're going to take our feet forward into our scat pose. We move flex away from our tail and our sit bones. Roll the shoulders down and back. Press those hands on either side into the mat. Flex the toes, strong legs. Tuck your chin under and back a little bit. Pull the belly in. Pull the lower mula bandha, your pelvic floor up. Breathe. We're going to take our hands high again and fold forward. Grab the outer edges of your feet or your ankles or your calves, wanting to keep the legs straight. So whatever you combine, we're going to pull our chest forward and then fold. Nice connection, but also breathing. Gently release. We're going to take our hands behind us. Maybe the palms face forward or out to the side, whatever feels good on your wrist. You can stay right here and just open the chest, let the head fall back. Or you could do reverse plank, lifting the hips, pressing toes towards the mat. Or reverse table. I'm going to do table, bring those feet underneath my knees so I can lift my hips. Less pressure, but still getting that opening in the shoulders. Work your shoulders good today. Well today. Lift a little higher. And then drop the tail. Switch forward. Grab your strap so it can hear you. We're going to roll down onto our back. Yay. Hug those knees into your chest. Roll from side to side. Good. And then we're going to take that right knee in. Extra stretch. Extend the left leg. We'll use the strap underneath that foot. Extend the leg high, flex the toes. Breathe. Pulling gently in. Breathe. A little bit more, just finding that sweet spot. Gentle pressure consistently. So every moment there's a little more opening, but we have to relax so that the back body has permission to open, so the back leg is safe enough to let go. And we're going to take that leg across the body, nice and slow. Twisting. The right arm comes out to the side. And letting gravity pull right leg. Gentle, full breath right down into the root of that twig. Finally bring your leg back up. Pull at the top. I'll let that leg surrender over towards the right. Left arm can go out to the side, or up at an angle, or rest on your belly. Knees could be upward or to the left. Maybe a sigh or two here. And we're going to bring that leg back. Pull. And gently bend the knee, release the strap, give that knee a nice squeeze. And extend the leg along the mat and just rest for a moment. Feeling the supple muscles of the right side. Completely different state from when we started. When you're ready, left knee comes in. I'm going to stretch over towards the earth. I don't know what I said. I say right. Your left, your left knee over towards your left shoulder. And then we'll use our strap. Right under the foot. And extend the leg, flex those toes. Oh. Breathing. Appreciating gently finding her. And let it fall over towards the right, across the body. Breathe. I'm starting to go out to the side. You are in control of the pressure in that leg. Just enough, not too much. Find the edge. And then bring that left leg back up. Pull. Gently let it fall to the other side. Right arm up to V shape or up the side. The gravity. You're ready, bring the leg back up. Gently pull in one more time. And your knee, release the strap. Give that leg a hug. And then Then we will rest. Find your legs out with the corners of your mat, arms off to the side of your palms up, and just surrendering heavy. Mat. The breath is easy as possible. Down into one, little more. Keep your arms overhead. When you're ready, we pull the knees into your chest, back around, and then over to your side. Coming out of it little bit by little bit. As you're pressing yourself up to a seat, taking your time, landing our palms in front of our heart space, the sacred space. There's wisdom there as well as a deep power, the knowing, the life force. Thank you. Thank you, breath. Thank you, heart. Thank you, teachers. May we feel peace and some joy today. That peace and joy in me. Namaste.